7-2. The setting is new, but the goal remains the same. One step closer in an unprecedented journey.
Oh, it's going to be a bumpy ride down to the finish.
I mean, there were tongues were dragging. Somehow you willed yourself after that. And it was just a battle of wills.
Got by one, escapes down to the ice. Coleman scores!
Who had enough left in the tank to do it? And I guess we did.
Hey, let's start on time. Let's make sure that puck drops are ready to go.
Stay in the moment, but enjoy the moment. These are fun games to be a part of, right? We're going to be more physical than them. We're going to want this game more than them, and we're going out to them right away. All right? We're stretching. Here he is.
And they've got a fun team to watch and a great goaltender who has absolutely stood on his head. The Dallas Stars are headed to the Stanley Cup final for the first time in 20 years.
Cirelli has scored in overtime, and the Tampa Bay Lightning are going to the Stanley Cup final. The customary players have taken their routine places in the hallway, and now in that specific order that they always seem to have, they march out onto the ice. As you watch this, you feel like you're a nail on the inside of a pinball machine and everything is just happening all around you. Must be like that to play.
We're not going home!
Funny thing in hockey, how it changes so fast. Maybe just a couple of wins here and there, especially a Stanley Cup. That has more healing powers, I think, than any medicine that you never get from any doctor.
Could be pretty dramatic down the stretch. And now we are underway.
We're tired of saying we can't wait.
Oh, and what a save! Fires! Go!
See you at center ice.
Adrenaline, the fire I breathe is where I live. Incredible, inimitable, one life to live. I never give up, I never give in. Some people wanna turn and run, but the strong rise under the gun. Top to the top, ain't never gonna stop. To the top, ain't never gonna stop. Never gonna keep me down. Still the one that's standing now. Destiny is calling me. Go down in history. Every day I fight to be legendary. Fly high, or will I fall? Legends made when faith is strong. No time to bleed, I'm conquering. All of my love, I'll push through the pain, I'll run for the prize. Some people wanna turn and run, but the strong rise under the gun. Top to the top, ain't never gonna stop. To the top, ain't never gonna stop. Never gonna keep me down. Still the one that's standing now. Destiny is calling me. Go down in history. Every day I fight to be legendary. Every day I fight to be legendary. to the top, to the top. Ain't never gonna stop, never gonna keep me down. Still the one that's standing now. Destiny is calling me, go down in history. Every day I fight to be, never gonna keep me down. Still the one that's standing now. Destiny is calling me, go down in history. Every day I fight to be legendary.
NBC Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Hockey League.
Rogers Place, Edmonton. Stanley Cup inside. Tampa Bay alternate captain Victor Hedman says, I'd like that tonight. Dallas Firebrand Corey Perry has won it before and says, not so fast. Lightning can clinch. Dallas can extend. Tonight. This has been a journey like never before. And with any luck, never to be seen again. But it's one that has shown tremendous strength and sacrifice.
We came here for one purpose and one purpose only.
An extended pause.
The National Hockey League has returned.
A pair of bubbles.
We're moving in. We plan on staying here a while.
A return to play.
Let's go. Point high slot.
A return of hope.
The Lightning win it! They win it in the fifth overtime!
A return of dreams.
The Dallas Stars are on their way to the Stanley Cup Final.
For one, there was redemption.
Point has done it again! The overtime winner ends the series! Wow!
Affirmation.
Edmund! The Lightning win it!
Confirmation.
It's over!
The Tampa Bay Lightning are going to the Stanley Cup Final. And now domination for Shattenkirk at the shot. He scores!
They lead the Stanley Cup Final 3 games to 1.
One win away from completing a most unique championship run for the ages. History can be made tonight.
Historic and famous sports prize, Hockey Stanley Cup. Montreal Canadiens, world champions.
The Washington Capitals are the Stanley Cup champions. And the Pittsburgh Penguins have won the Stanley Cup.
Gretzky has got it up high.
Dallas Stars to the Stanley Cup Final.
The Tampa Bay Lightning are going to the Stanley Cup Final. The presence of majestic silver, hockey royalty, reminded us of the opportunity at hand.
We are underway in the Stanley Cup Final.
In an instant, this battle had begun.
The punishment has been remarkable that these teams have had to absorb.
Big hits, followed by big moments. Rebound! He scores! Alexiak!
Rebound, he scores! Yoel Kiviranta!
Alexiak, Kiviranta. If you didn't know who they were, you do now. Just like Hudobin. The lightning-like glove save made by Hudobin. A well-traveled goaltender seizing the stage.
What a save.
Unheralded until these playoffs, but history creates legacies and names that last forever. With a special guest looking on, the Dallas netminder pushed back a relentless Tampa Bay attack. 22 saves in the final 20. 35 in all for number 35.
Hudobin's just been magical tonight.
He stole the spotlight and proudly said, hello, Stanley. Now ready to try and do it all over again. It's game 2 tonight.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Hockey League.
Edmonton, Rogers Place, 4 years old. Inside the Stanley Cup, 127 years old. Tampa Bay's Nikita Kucherov leads the playoffs in points. Could have the Stanley Cup tonight. American-born Joe Pavelski of Dallas, no one with more playoff goals, and could force a Game 7 Wednesday. The wonderful battle resumes. Game 6 next.
Well, you don't see this very often. Back-to-back games in a Stanley Cup final.
If Game 4 left you wanting more...
Near side shot, Kirky shoots, he scores! The Tampa Bay Lightning win Game 4 in overtime.
Less than 24 hours later, the Game 5 sequel delivered. More action. And a shot score! Corey Perry! The veteran stashed it, and it's 1-0. With higher stakes.
Shoot, score!
And it's 2-1. One team on the verge of a championship, the other fighting for survival. An American star kept their cup hopes alive. Rebound score! Pavelski has tied the game! Extending the run time again. It's going to take overtime. With some scenes too hard to watch. Here's Johnson and shot, and that one wouldn't go. My goodness. And as the drama heightened...
We're going to head double overtime in Game 5.
A star veteran, not ready to go home, broke through again. And rebound right around in front, Perry, they score! The Stars win in double overtime. Now, another chance to lift the cup, another chance to fight on. It's Game 6 next. Team's opposition, the Lightning. Rope Hintz for Dallas injured at forward. Justin Dowling will come in. No Hintz, no Radek Faksa, no Blake Como.
Fans viewing at home across the hockey world, welcome to Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, for Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final between the Dallas Stars and Tampa Bay Lightning. And now to perform the anthem of the United States of America, please welcome ACM New Female Artist of the Year and RCA Recording Artist from Grand Prairie, Alberta, Tenniel Towns.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now to perform O Canada, Alberta tenor from the Edmonton Opera, Robert Clark, and a CF-18 Hornet fly pass conducted by 4-Wing Cold Lake and fighter pilots from 410 Tactical Fighter Operational Training Squadron.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Two voices, two anthems, two aircrafts. Two teams and one prize. And now two goaltenders, the Honda starters. 23rd start, 12th in a row for Anton Hudobin. Native of Kazakhstan, always a backup until the injury to Ben Bishop put him under the brightest spotlight. At the other end, the 24th straight for Andrei Vasilevsky, native of Russia, back up to Ben Bishop in 2015 when they went to the final before, the guy trying to win it all. The last game of the Stanley Cup Final. Hello, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. The last game. So what do you think about if you've got your equipment on, you're sticking your hand, and you're about to go out?
You're thinking about when you were probably somewhere this high here, Doc, and this is why you play. This is the ultimate, to be able to be on the ice in the last possible game to be able to win the championship. And to me, this is what every player dreams about, and you have that opportunity right in front of you.
Tampa Bay's regular season has given them the opportunity to play this last game at home in front of their fans. I'm a big believer that home ice advantage only matters in a deciding game.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. After a thrilling series that went back and forth, it all comes down to a best of one. And he needs to be solid and give his team a chance to win it. Simple as that. Game 7s in the playoffs are the things of dreams. If he wants to keep the dream alive for himself and his team, he needs to be at his best. Steven Stamkos, his 60 goals at age 22 won him the Rocket Richard Trophy. He'll shoot your lights out on the power play. Over a third of his goals come that way. Terrific chance there, but the pass fails. Taken over again. Pitching it to Jamie Benn. And he steps across the line. Smart recovery by Stamkos. Gains the zone. Heaves one. Oh, what a save. Sekera's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. Goalie to the bench. Substitution made. From the outside. Hits the post and out. Tampa Bay's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
The Stars are activating their power play unit for the first time.
Chasing the game is a losing proposition night after night. You get on the board first, you win way more than you lose. A power play.
No team worth its name is going to let that go. That was a big hit.
Looks like he arrived at the rink in a bad mood. Maybe he missed his wake-up call. That early hit is an angry one.
Oh, snaps a shot. At least he protected his goaltender. Breaks away. Shot. Great save, point blank.
That was a good challenge. Better stop.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Puck went just outside the blue line, and so everybody has to get back. Directing that one to Ben. On to Sagan. Big drive. Got in the way of that one. And he puts the glove on it and stops play. A little under 5 minutes gone in this period. Both teams are still looking for their first strike. The Maroon trying to relieve some of the pressure. Dallas with a long way to go and not much time to do it on this power play. Tampa Bay's killed it off. Full strength action now. Score! Joe Pavelski.
Sometimes when you score first, you take the edge off your own team. That can't happen. You're up 1, go make it 2.
That is the first goal scored after a lot of work.
Great start. They were ready to play, and it shows on the shot clock as well.
Tampa Bay's won that faceoff and possession established. Looking to Palat. Slid to Hedman. And the play goes offside. They've got the draw. Skilled play by Hedman. Pass attempt to point. Carries it on in from center. Laid on to Pavelski. Puck is thrown to Perry. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Ooh, what a hit. That slowed things down.
Great play along the boards. Tries to wear down his hand by throwing the body.
Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. Sails it. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance. Won that face-off. Now what? Drives it. Score!
Really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
You can tell here, guys, as the puck deflects off the goaltender, he got just a little piece of it, not enough to stop it.
Puck dropped, and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. From the slot, a wrister. Terrific work with the glove. Couldn't keep it, though. Chip to Faxa. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Strong wrister. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Tampa Bay's winging it at neutral ice. It's dumped in. And now it's directed to Como. They've got a 2-on-1. Pressing on with it out of their own end. Picks it up back there. Pitching this one to Dickinson. He cut that one off in the defensive end. Crosses that line. Around through the corner right now. Nicely received at the point. Looking from the corner. Strong defensive play. Passing one off now to Dickinson. He corrals it again. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance. A rocket. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Trying to go to Bogosian. Moving it to Killorn. Propelled to Bogosian. Got it at the point. Lets it go. Made that stop. Steals that pass at center. Beside the line. Terrific fake out. 1 minute left. 56 seconds left. And he gets it back. Can he clear? 28 showing on that clock. Takes it right back. Use that stick like a magic wand. First period has been played. An interesting start to all of this. Continuation in just a moment. Dallas got a pair, and they lead 2-0.
It's time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our Insiders Club here tonight, you can get...
The Stars have a 2-goal lead, and the one that made it 2 was this one. We'll be right back.
So what are you waiting for? Join our Insiders Club today.
Period 2 is underway. On to Hedman. Trying for it. The whistle is blown as the net has come on.
Oh, I hated that. You get so close to the net. The puck's there, you're fighting for it, and all of a sudden the whistle's blown. A lot of times you don't even notice, but it's because the net's come off its moorings.
Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. Flings it. Save! Holds on and gets that whistle.
Man, the added pressure and pace of the playoffs haven't affected him one bit, have they, guys? Here he is in the top 10.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger. Looks over his options from the corner. Pass. Wonderful chance to score, but no.
Hudobin's been sharp, Doc, but he really hasn't had much to do. Long periods of time between shots, and the offense has had time to put goals on the board.
Good place to shoot from. Great save. Puck covered, whistle blown. A little under 4 minutes have been skated so far. The Stars with the lead 2-0. Puck dropped, face-off 1, and the winger stepped right in. And snapped to Lindell. What a hit!
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Skates out with it. Tosses it. Great save. Score! Banned.
Goalie made the initial stop, but those quick hands speed him on the rebound. Well, the goaltender's got to do a better job of that one, Enzo. He makes that first stop, but he leaves the rebound too close to the net where the goal scorer can grab it.
Dallas has added to an enormous score. They are heavily out shooting the opponent, and we still have another entire period yet ahead of us.
Stars score. Scored by number 4.
Driving in from no man's land. Save.
Number 4, Miro Heiskanen, and by number 91.
Dogged determination there by Jamie Benn.
5 minutes, 28 seconds.
Snaps a shot. Oh, what a save that was.
The Stars are pretty fortunate to have a player like this in their lineup. He can score from the wing, he can score from the middle, he gets right to the front of the net as well. Teams try to lock him up, but he always seems to find some space.
From the face-off, and they lock up in a good reach. That's help from the wing. Has it in his own end. Snapping a pass to Como. Steps across that line. Tries to get it on net. The pad flashed out to turn that aside. Turned a shot on net. And ring more bells on that one. One after another. Oh, he got in the way of that one. It's blocked. Point to Sekera. Great block. Intercepted. Pitching it to Palat. Swept on to McDonough. Cut that pass in his own end. Scorches one. Blockered away. Leads that charge into the zone. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. And now, after that period of time, we get the whistle and the penalty call. Tampa Bay's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
The Stars' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
Tampa Bay's along the wing at center ice. Shot on goal. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Big time move. Turned aside with a pad.
That shooter might want to check his stick. If that's all that he's got in the arsenal, it's not going to score very often.
A little under 8 minutes remaining in the period. The Stars just keep building on their lead. They're up now by 3. Directing that one to Goodrow. Can start the attack going in the zone. Got a piece of that one. Looking to Jamie Benn. With a shot. Deflected off the blocker. Still with it in the defensive zone. Long way to go and not much time to do it. Took that away in his own zone. Dallas failed on that power play. Could that come back to haunt them? Fires. Got it all. Held there for a face-off coming up next. Clean win on the draw. Not a free puck now. Dallas looking to head man up the wing. Shoots with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
Fires. Save there. Pass attempt to Perry. Gains that offensive line. Lets it go. Wonderful save. Not a hard hit, but effective. Puck is thrown to Gord. Punched away. And now it's directed to Janmark. Drill. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Terrific determination by Pavelski. Shot on. Stick to side. That diffuses the attack for now.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Good job on the draw. Tampa Bay's along the wing at center ice. Feeds the point. Quick got iron with the shot. Save. Two periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first two, we think ahead toward the third. On to the shots on goal at the end of two periods. 22 for the Stars and 11 for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's goaltender has had one of those nights, and so this score is lopsided, and We will return after he gets a rest and these words. We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
The Stars have had their way the first 40 minutes of play pretty much in every category possible, most importantly with this real comfortable lead. Do they sit on it or look to add to it here in the third?
Shoots one. Terrific glove save. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Seguin's played so well for the last little while. His point streak is stretched out again. Guys, you've been talking about him all night, and we've seen why he's been such a prolific performer.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. In with it now. And it's a good pickup. Slid to Seguin. Points it. Lets it rip. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. They've got the numbers. Swept aside. A little under 3 minutes off the clock in the third. The Stars have all 3 goals. They win the draw. Gets that pass in the corner. Shoots. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
He's got that point pass. Takes a shot. Just got his pad on that one. Outstanding body contact.
Oh, that one's going to sting. You can't brace yourself like you're up against the boards. That rattles your body top to bottom.
Laid on to Radulov. And it's all. Great glove save. Play continues. Tampa Bay setting up an offense from the wing. Slides it to the point. Fires. Oh, what a terrific save in close. Skates it into the zone. Fires. Good work there in goal. Skill play by Joe Pavelski. He scores! And that's 4 straight goals.
When you have puck support like that, it makes it a lot easier to play in the offensive zone. And when you do that, you're going to get rewarded.
Pavelski's displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
They've won the faceoff.
Scored by number 13, McKean's landmark 9, assisted by number 16, Joel.
Oh, broke it up.
8 minutes, 26 seconds.
Went to the backhand and off target with that one.
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
Turned on net. Pad save. Ooh, tough one there. Brings it in for an attack. A shot. At least he protected his goaltender.
Tampa Bay's players are staring at the ice in front of them. It's like they can't believe they've been pancaked so badly here. Really, all they can do is forget about this the moment that the horn goes off and look forward to the next game.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet. The power play is all about adjustments. They need to find a way to get more people and pucks to the net.
I agree entirely, Eddie. Let's see if they prove us right here.
You're not going to get an endless supply of power plays, but they get another one here. See if they can punch through.
He shut him right down. Steps in from the neutral zone. And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. There is a slash on that play, and it is going to be called. And this penalty will wipe out the power play. The Stars have taken a slashing minor here.
He's making like Paul Bunyan out there. That's a 2-minute slash.
So they will put the puck in play with both teams short a man.
With both teams a man short, they get ready to face off here. The face-off's key because if you can win it, you've got possession. It's really tough for the defending team to get it back quickly.
Quick wrister. Terrific stop, but it's loose. Gets in, looks over his options here. He was standing in the lane and got summoned. Pitching this one to Sagan. Lets it go. Great save. Tampa Bay's in their own end and on the move. Using the point. He's got it. And he's hammered.
Sagan's never been shy about staying in the guts of the game. He's a skilled player, but he's not afraid to throw his body around.
That one is pointed to him. Score! The power play cashes in.
He's got to be disappointed. You don't get many shutouts, and when you get this deep into a game, you can't help but think about it.
Tampa Bay's gotten one. They still trail by a whopping score. There's not a lot of time left in the game, but maybe they can fine-tune a few things for next time. Nicely into the zone. In that defensive zone, an important play. Right winged to Janmark.
14 minutes, 12 seconds.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. It is a hooking call on this play. A restraining foul, and the arm of the referee is up. Blocked. And now we'll get the penalty call. Tampa Bay's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one.
After an ineffective power play earlier in the game, let's see if they can get a little more organized, get the puck into the zone and get it on net far more frequently.
And he dumps it in. Collected by Sagan. Lets it go. And a save. Passing one off now to Radulov. Into the end of attack. Shoots one. He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. The game is lopsided, but we did need to enter one more thing on the penalty sheet, didn't we?
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
Every face-off important, especially when there's more room per man out there.
It doesn't even take much of a mistake, Doc, to get a scoring chance on a 4-on-4. If one guy gets beat by a half a stride, it's game on.
With a blast! Save! Puck loose, now picked up. And he steps across the line. One-timer! Terrific shot, but a save. Into the attacking end. That's a great save. Solid work there by Shattenkirk. Goalie is one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. A collision.
Well, you can almost feel the frustration bubbling over here, Doc. He just flattened his man, maybe trying to turn something around in a positive nature on a night that has been pretty brutal.
We are in the last minute. Shoots one. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Carried in, and they've got him outmanned. That's a great glove save. Dallas has seen its way through that penalty kill, and so full-strength action is upon us. He takes that point pass. Didn't test him much there. Trying to go to Como. Is able to move on in. On the outside, a shot. Wonderful stop. Tampa Bay's getting to the neutral zone. Muscled long to Shattenkirk. Moving it to Janmark. Good shooting place. Waffle boarded. Presented since 1893. In their imagination, it never looked as good as it will. The Stanley Cup about to be theirs. The game is over. The championship is won. They've done it. They've done it. They both paid the price to get this far. It winds up being a short summer for both. But the short summer for the loser does not include having the Stanley Cup at your home. That's disappointing.
Has long been a tradition, of course, in hockey where sportsmanship replaces the competition that has just been completed. You shake hands, and I'll tell you from experience, it's better to be on the winning side of that handshake than on the losing side.
The playoff MVP gets the Conn Smythe Trophy, and here is the winner.
This is a tremendous award that probably means more in the coming days than it does now. You don't dream of winning the Conn Smythe. You dream of the Stanley Cup.
It's often said it's the hardest prize to win because it takes 8 weeks. And by tradition, the captain is the first to hold it high.
I remember as a kid watching Johnny Busick, the captain of the Boston Bruins, hold the Stanley Cup above his head. I thought it would be the coolest thing to do. Look how proud and happy the captain is here tonight. There's so much going on the ice right now. I wonder if the players are able to soak it all in, or if it goes by so fast that the time that they really understand is when they look on it on video later on. This is outstanding to see how happy these players are.
In what would be his last Stanley Cup victory, Wayne Gretzky gathered everyone at center ice for a team picture, and that has now become a custom.